is ever present and tries to channel Marty Essner. Mel Stoller, who not only wears a Dorky mirror, he even sells them on the black market. Andrew Steinhaus, a young person with a very, very big ego. Bruce Cullen, an old person with a very, very big ego. Harry Alford, the great creator. Peter Simshauser, who's had more actions than Evel Knievel. And Barry Nelson, who goes down hills at negative speed. He always leans to the right, which is actually his political persuasion. The discussion of safety always seems to go like this. Bicycling is an inherently dangerous sport. Poor Dan. There are often encounters with poor, innocent animals.
Hello.
Oh, wake up. Yeah. There are always the butt-making slips, slides, and crashes.
I hate that bridge.
I understand. But the discussion always ends with the realization that bicycles are the enemies and cars are the victims.
My car, thank you.
Poor car. Their discussion of rules and group structure was way too long for this broadcast, but it mercifully ended with the following statement by a CODer who was asked to remain anonymous. And I quote, "I just want to support the concept of forgetting about setting up a governing structure for the COD. This is not a club or a team. It is really a local fellowship of like-minded folks. A group email every now and then, civilly debating a point of riding etiquette, should be sufficient to show newcomers to the listserv the heart and soul of this group. A group I consider personally to be a miracle on wheels." I am Andy Rooney, signing off, and heading back to check my emails to see what crap Steinhaus is posting.
Taking a picture during the picture.
This is going to be on YouTube.
Thanks, Andy. And now...
for inviting me, little Karen Rednor-Adana, COD News. Someone write me that I could discuss the problem of winter riding and its black eyes, which confuses me because I think that black eyes look cute on little raccoon babies and people with broken noses. Why I'm here today. And to quote my alter ego, Emily Littella, never mind. Okay, so people write me, Karen Rednor-Adana, to discuss what's tough about riding with the COD, where I'm always suffering along at the back of the pack, struggling to keep up, breathing so hard and trying not to get grossed out from all the vermin, wheel muck, and flying air hankies coming on the back of these guys. Say, for example, I'm riding behind these guys. And I go to my left, and I go to my right, and I drop back, but I can't avoid the mess flying on me. I know I should have bring my soap, because I might as well pretend I'm taking a shower. The sweat that flies on these guys. When he brings out that do-rag, it makes me sick. This guy confuses me. When I follow him, I never know which direction he's going, because he's bent so crooked like some fragile sensitive pretzel. Always falling to the right. I constantly ask myself, Karen Rednor-Adana, what's wrong with this guy? This guy scares me more. I hear he's made of all bionic parts. or degrade or rot. All the time, he goes no-handed in the middle of the pack to check on his parts. He's fine, he's eats, or he scratches his butt. No,
Okay.
but it makes me, Karen Bednoradana, very nervous. Oh, okay, this guy may be the worst. In his quest for millions of miles, he no check his bike enough and parts just give out. This must be why this guy rides so far off the back. Anyhow, what kind of guy don't check his bike? Okay. So COD, next time someone write so I can think about what it's like in the front of the pack.
All too often, Massachusetts is typecast as car crazy and bike challenged. However, Massachusetts isn't just a sprawling wasteland. Am I making any sense?
It's very good. Keep it going.
No. Thank you. Isn't just a sprawling wasteland dominated by the automobile and inhabited by Dunkin' Donuts driving, R-dropping chowderheads who speed around in SUVs. We also have bike culture here in Massachusetts. This is evidenced by the growing one less car movement. Here you can see it in full force, as a one less car sticker is clearly visible on the bike hitched to the back of this car. This, of course, is part of the larger one less movement, in which bicycles are playing a large part. But there's also one less bullet train, one less hydrofoil, one less hot air balloon, and of course, one less horse.
And finally this. A just-released study has, for the first time, provided scientific evidence that for every 20 bicycle riders, one porta potty is needed. The study conducted by this prestigious riding group, Cycle, Ride, and Pee, or CRAP, was conducted over a 2-day period. The study required riders to weigh in with their bikes before and after visiting the porta potty. Riders were divided into 2 control groups, with control group A always at the front of the line, and control group B at the back of the line. Another significant finding showed that women could generally tolerate longer wait times than men.
It's going to be a lot funnier when we practice it. Can I do an and finally now?
Go right ahead.
You laid an and finally in there, and this is really the and finally.
Do an and finally.
And finally, tomorrow, our beloved New England Patriots will face the New York Giants in Super Bowl 46. As you know, I am a man of few words and modesty. I do not want to make this about me. I do not want to make this about me. So I will be brief and to the point, as tomorrow is really about just one thing. Revenge!